But before I get into that, I want you to realize that even though these are Qigong exercises which build internal strength, they are also used in a martial application. Now, once you sign up for the class, then you'll get the martial application. But for right now, this is what we're doing. So touch, turn, bend the knees, touch at the bottom, turn, stand up, touch at the top. Okay, now, as we age, we don't use our shoulders the way we normally do when we're younger. So how do we get the shoulders to maintain its structural integrity? So what we're going to do is swing the shoulder. And now the other shoulder you're going to swing backwards. And then you're going to do them So my regular students, I want you to look at yourself in the mirror when you're doing this. And now we're going to do the reverse. Okay, now, I want you to swing your arms to the sides. Okay? And now, so we're going to start with just one arm. So one arm is going to go this way and that way. And now the other arm is going to do the same thing. Okay, I'm going to slow it down for you next time. Tomorrow I'll do it like nice and slow for you. So I can tell some of you are already out of breath and you're trying to go get a drink of water. Not a good idea to drink while we're doing Qigong. So drink before, drink after, but not during. So this next one is what we call the 6 harmonies. Hip, knee, ankle, shoulder, elbow, wrist. Now, a lot of people come to me with hip pain, low back pain, groin pain, waist pain. And so whoever they go to, chiro, orthopedic, they want to treat the point of the pain. But silly question. If the knees are out, doesn't that affect the hips?
Yes.
So, if you have a hip pain or a hip displacement, it's probably the knees. Now, if you have a knee problem, it's probably the ankles. So, structurally speaking, your hip and back pain originate in the knee and the ankle. Okay, so I say frequently, nobody ever taught you how to walk. And they say, I've been walking since I was 1.5. I said, no, what you've been doing is falling forward. When I first came to Florida, I went to the mall, I set up my camera on a tripod, and I had it waist high so I didn't capture anybody's face. And I just videoed people walking. And this is what I saw girls doing. I saw girls walking like this. Nice dress, in sneakers, walking with their legs open. And what I saw boys doing is walking pigeon-toed. And I'm talking about 20-somethings, okay? Now, older people, again, they kind of like fall forward. They don't really walk. Now, I learned how to walk using the Alexander technique. I took 17 classes in walking from the Alexander technique. And then I took another 12 classes a couple of years later from Milton Traeger. And Milton Traeger taught me how to walk even better than the Alexander technique. So walking is really, 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 really important, and you don't know how to walk. Secondarily, I became a runner at the ripe old age of 28. I flunked gym in the 9th grade, and I became a runner at 28. And I learned how to run, and I took courses on running. I paid money to learn how to run. And everybody thinks they can just run. They watch somebody on TV and they're like, I can run. No, you can't. You have to know the footfall. You have to know whether your toe hits the ground first or whether your heel hits the ground first. In walking, it's heel-toe. In running, it's toe-heel. But that's, of course, for another day. But all this is important for your back. Okay, so this song, I talked halfway through it.
That's okay.
Is for the hips. Okay, so several of the Qigong exercises, I say bounce, bounce, hip. Stand up, bounce, hip. Stand up, bend your knees. And we call this the bump. They made a movie about it.
Was it number 2 surgery is the hip?
Number 1 is the hip.
Number 1 is the hip,
Knee
yeah.
is number 2.
As easy as that looks, right? People that have hip problems can't do it.
Oh no.
So do what you can.
They sit too much. That's why the hip is the #1 surgery, because they sit too much. Knees, because they walk improperly.
Knees are off, hips are off. Yeah.
Okay? So, my first Qigong student ever was a gymnastic coach of the Romanian women's gymnastics team. My first Qigong student. And she taught me how to walk the way she teaches gymnasts to walk. And so, the heel, I don't know if you can see from this direction.
Yeah, we can see it.
So heel, and then she rolled the hips. Step, okay? So she stepped, and she rolled the hips. Now, I'm exaggerating it very slightly, but there was a hip roll, but your head and shoulders remain straight while your hips are rolling. And this is completely different from what I learned from Alexander and Milton Traeger. So,
Okay.
last thing I'm going to say is the master has failed more times than you have even tried. So, whenever we're going to have a walking clinic, and one of the reasons why I chose DJ Kitty is because I like the way she walked.
Alrighty.
And she never took any classes. Or did you?
For our YouTube friends and family, if you'd like a 3 free-day trial to Sunrise Qigong with Dr. Love, Monday through Friday, go to loveqigong.com, LOVEQIGONG.com. Alright, now this song is the
This is
6
the one.
harmonies.
All right.
This is why I married you. Shake the sauce. Watch out now.
Boom boom boom, rock, boom boom boom, rock, boom boom, ba ba da, boom boom, ba ba da.
Now add the shoulders in.
Boom boom ba ba, boom boom boom, ba ba, ba boom boom, ba boom boom, ba boom boom, ba. Ba boom boom, ba boom boom, ba boom boom, ba. Ba ba boom boom, ba ba boom boom, ba da, ba boom boom, ba 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 boom boom, ba boom boom, ba. Boom boom ba. Ba ba boom boom, ba 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 boom boom, ba ba boom boom boom.
So we're doing the hips one way and the shoulders the opposite way. And so this is for your spine. Okay, so now we're going to put all our weight on one leg and shift. So your feet are going to be wider than your shoulders. Now we're going to reverse direction. So you're going to bend all the way to on one leg Then you're going to shift. Then you're going to stand up, shift, bend, shift, stand up. Okay, you're not. I don't know what you're doing, but you're not shaking anything. Now we're going to go back and forth. Bend, bend, bend. And I want you to put the weight on the heel. Now, step wider, do the same thing. Bend. Put the weight on the back heel. Don't let the knee extend past the toe. Now you're going to put your hands flat on the ground. Bend your knees. Okay.